The family and friends of an Afghan man who died in ICE custody back in March are still waiting for answers. Perhaps something as simple as to why he wasn't given an inhaler that he desperately needed to breathe. Still waiting for answers more than 3 months after his death. Scripps News national correspondent Katie Tubman tracking this story for us from New York. And Katie, what can you tell us?
Well, Del, it's been a difficult 90 days for this family since an Afghan wartime ally, as well as a father of 6, was taken into ICE custody where he died less than 24 hours later. Now, this is 41-year-old Mohammad Nazeer Paktiawal, and he had been fighting alongside U.S. soldiers in Afghanistan for more than a decade before he arrived here in the U.S., where he was promised safety in return for his service. But disturbingly, as I said, he was taken into ICE custody in front of his children while taking them to school, and that's when he was later found, or what his family said, that they were given a call less than a day later and told that he had died. The cause of death is what the family is asking for, and that has not been released. And DHS said that the investigation is ongoing, but the family is saying this is taking too long. Here was his brother speaking earlier today about the pain that the family is going through and what they really want.
In this country, when someone dies, there is supposed to be explanation. There's supposed to be accountability. My brother died in government custody in good health in less than 24 hours, and no one has told me or his family why that this happened to him. After 3 months, we still don't have any answer.
Those answers, that's what advocates say, is the lack of those answers is a betrayal against allies who fought alongside U.S. soldiers in a war that American soldiers lost their lives in. And now we're hearing from Senator Richard Blumenthal, as well as Sean Van Diver, who is the president of Afghan EVAC, an organization advocating for Afghan allies. And they're saying this betrayal is loud and clear. Take a listen.
He came here seeking the best. What he found was the worst in our nation. And the best way to show that we continue to uphold American values is to demand the facts. And that's what we're going to push to do.
We're asking for something basic. We're asking for facts. We're asking for transparency. We're asking for the same answers any American family would expect if their loved one died in custody.
Now, Del, the family says that they absolutely want answers, and they said that there was no way that he had any health problems going into ICE custody, that he, in fact, needed an inhaler, which his wife tried to give to the arresting officers, but was denied giving him. Del?
Katie, as Sean Van Diver started to answer this question, but what exactly are the advocates and lawmakers saying needs to be changed to stop this from happening again?
That's right. And earlier today, he, as well as the other advocates on the call, made it very clear they want the basics, Del. They want transparency, they want accountability, and very much they want oversight when it comes to detentions, as well as what's happening inside of these facilities. Now, deaths in ICE custody have surged under President Trump's second term, and we're seeing that happen as oversight inspections of detention centers have dramatically dropped, as well as we're seeing that the death reports coming out of these situations have grown shorter and include less and less details and information. Now, ICE told us that they're providing medical services and care to these the detainees, and it's one of their, quote, highest priorities. But Paktiawal's family says that care never came for him, and that's what they're asking for a response for. Del?
Our national correspondent Katie Tubman for us live in New York. Katie, thank you very much.